The National Economic Council says that a mechanism and a time frame is required to settle the ETI depositors and to stabilize the company. The central bank, meanwhile, says the approval granted by the central bank was to transfer investment properties and subsidiaries of ETI Finance Limited, which did not include the sale of shares of ETIF. Central bank says it does not get directly involved in negotiations regarding this and that it was done by the ETI itself.
ETI Finance was faced with a financial crisis while approximately 34 billion rupees had been deposited in the bank by over 24,000 people in the country. The central bank said that the policy approval was granted to the business plan of a locally established company, Ben Holdings, to revive ETIF. Ben Holdings is a local agent of the Blue Summit Capital Management Company based in Singapore. The investment, which was decided at $75 million, had been reduced by $5 million. The central bank says that since Swarna Mahal Finance is still under the ETI, steps were taken to reduce the $5 million. The investor has already paid $54 million out of the $70 million and another $16 million has to be paid. The central bank notes that the remaining $16 million had been sent to a local bank, and as a result of the uncertainty surrounding the transaction, that money had been withdrawn by the investor. The central bank notes that there was no other local party that showed interest to purchase the assets when the decision was taken to sell them off. The National Economic Council, appointed by the President, says that 2 local investors attempted to invest in the assets belonging to ETI on multiple occasions and that the central bank was aware of it. The Council points out, under these circumstances, it was problematic that the deal was set at $70 million. They also point out that it was further problematic that a decision was taken to not purchase Swarna Mahal Financial Services and that it was estimated at $5 million. The NEC points out that there is no definite time frame as to when the remaining $16 million will be received. The Council reiterates the importance of a comprehensive report regarding the sources of income and the transaction of purchasing assets of ETI.
Now, meanwhile, the Association to Protect the ETI Depositors met with Minister of Power, Energy and Business Development Ravi Karunanayake last evening.
President of the Association to Protect the ETI Depositors, Anusha Jayanathi, and others attended the event. Minister Ravi Karunanayake expressed the following views regarding a foreign bidder for the ETI Group.
They received the bid for $75 million. The Monetary Board reduced it to $70 million. What authority does the Monetary Board have to take such a decision? The foreign investor was a Portuguese company. This problem was revealed to President Maithripala Sirisena the other day. If the central bank acts in such a manner, how can foreign investors develop confidence in Sri Lanka? We were informed that we will be receiving $16 million. However, we have been informed that we are yet to receive these funds. Why was this group in particular given such a long time? The central bank generally highlights even minor issues.
We learnt in the recent past that Mano Titavella, Chandrika Kumaratunga and Mangala Samravira and few others had proposed to the Prime Minister to remove you from the Ministry of Finance. Then they accused you of being part of the central bank bond scam. Mangala Samravira is the main person behind the ETI fraud. He obstructs all proceedings and Mano Titavella is also behind this. There are other 3 names from the United National Party who is connected to this matter. Every time we go to courts, the case is not heard and is postponed to another day. The commission from this fraud was shared between 3 ministers who are past pupils of Royal College, not Minister Karunanayake.
The real investor has been put aside and different groups are now working with the government. A group of 3 to 4 former leaders are creating problems and blaming the UNP.